What is going on, warriors and farmers of Tamaris? Welcome back to another Call of Dragons video. In today's episode, gonna show you guys what might be a brand new meta in the Call of Dragons. We are talking about Maggrat and Hosk with Celestials. It does work, guys. I have tested it out and today I'm gonna show you guys my finding. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more content, turn on the bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends, leave some comments down below. Let's get started. Alright, warriors of Tamaris, today we're gonna take a look at Maggrat and Hosk with the Celestials. As you can see on the screen, this is the Celestials. They have very good magic attack. If you use them with Maggrat and Hosk, you are gonna get some good value. First of all, I did not invent this march. I heard people were using Maggrat and Zeta with Celestials. Then I decided to jump on the bandwagon. However, I decided to even think outside the box. I'm like, okay, what if we use Hosk instead of Zeta? And let me tell you guys, I've been getting some good reports. The reports are the same with Bertrand and Tohar. Sometimes it's better than Lilia Thea, but Lilia Thea is in a league of its own. So today you're gonna see pretty much everything. I'm gonna show you guys the video clips of me fighting with this march. You are gonna like it. First of all, let's start by seeing how Maggrat is going to work with Celestials. Starting off with the first skill. This skill is not classified as archers only. Mine has been awakened, which means I'm going to get 500% more normal attack damage with every 5 normal attacks, which is great. We go on to the second skill. Again, it is not locked to archers only. 40% attack, which is going to work with mages as well. How about the third skill? Legion marksman unit deal 15% more normal attack damage and gain 20% HP. So you're gonna miss out on the third skill. On the fourth skill, I decided to switch it up with the Oracle's Grace. While in the field, Legion attack is increased by 15% and they take 15% less hero skill damage. So this is what I've been using on the Maggrat today. All I can say, it is awesome. I am sold with this march. If you are the guy who invented Maggrat and Zeta with Celestial, comment down below. I'm gonna pin your comment. Thanks for thinking outside the box and letting us know that this thing really works. I also tested this march with the Maggrat and the Zeta. However, I was more leaning towards Maggrat and the Hosk. My Hosk is also not 6 stars, which means I am missing that defense penetration. The good thing with Hosk is he has an awakening that is awesome. 30% counterattack crit rate, which I wasn't using today. As you guys know, if you are fighting with the mages, it is very difficult for enemies to target your marches. So my Maggrat and Hosk was not targeted, which means I did not use the counterattack crit rate. Now if my Maggrat and Hosk is targeted, I believe I should get even more merits than Bertrand and Tohar. Let's check out the talent tree that I was using for these pairings. This is what the talent tree looks like. I'm gonna switch this Mark of War with the Mighty Slash. This is something I'm gonna do in the future. I have 2 points left that I think I'm gonna drop over here on Adrenaline Rush. Now I could put it here on Suppression. However, Hosk is the only one doing a rage skill, which means I only have one opportunity to trigger this skill. This would be nice if both heroes were doing a rage skill cycle, but Hosk is the only one doing it. Therefore, I might just drop it over here. I went to the garrison tree and got this HP. I got this march speed because it's needed. And I got this overall attack, which is not classified to garrison only, which means it's going to work on the open field as well. The other skills that I have are these ones as follows. We also have this. Should I go with this? You know what? I think I'm gonna keep this. I like this one. And then we have Cool Under Pressure, which is another good one. We have this one, which is excellent. This one is also good. So today you're gonna see a bunch of stuff I fought on the field. This is the artifact that I was using the Phoenix Eye maxed out. And then here is my Sand Lizard. This is what I am building. I'm trying to make this a 3-star Sand Lizard because I already have this end of season skill that I got last season, 2 seasons ago I think. Was it last season? I don't even remember. And this pet came with this poison gland. Maybe this one was helping as well when I destroy the enemies. But yeah, this is the pet that I was using. Now my Lilia has a level 2 Infernal Flame, so it might be a little bit weaker, but she can hit like Iron Man. It is crazy. What else? My Bertrand is using this artifact right here, Mirage Orb. It's level 4. I think it's one of my best artifacts in the game, level 4 right now. Everything else is not in a good standing. This is what the pet look like. And then for the Lilia, what does the pet look like? This is what I am using. My 4th mage march was Walder Primary with this guy as a deputy, Berlin. And here is the artifact. I was using the magic bomb. I tried to use the Tear of Arbon, but it wasn't giving me a lot of merit, so I kicked it out and I used this one. This is what the pet looks like. I don't know. I might try to unlock the Breath of the Yargentis and see how it works. I don't have that artifact. I wish I did. Even during the beta days when the game came out, Breath of Yargentis was in the regular artifact compendium, but I never got it. And when you look at Walder over here on skill number 4, I took it out and I decided to put the Light of Solant. I was using this march with Vestals. When I use Celestials, I get the same merits like Lilia and Thea with this Light of Solant over here. Now in terms of Lilia and Thea, I didn't really put any end of season, any mastery skill over here. In the future, I'm gonna take this one and put the one for Craig. So when you go to the mastery skill, let me show you guys what I have on right now. So these are the mastery skills that I have. Oracle Grace on Maggrat, and then Light of Solant on Walder. I removed the 4th skill, replaced it with this one. I have this Aethia skill on my Goresh because I use Goresh with my 5 March cavalry. I'm just too lazy to switch. The best one is this one right here. However, I don't want to switch all the time, so I keep this for the 20% March speed to use with my 5 March cavalry. Oh, nice. Let me claim this. Almost forgot. So yeah, so this is it, guys. Let me show you guys some reports. You guys want to see the reports today. So here we have a report. The funny thing is I played on my iPad. However, it is not registering on the computer right now. This is the computer version, but it doesn't have all my reports. So to see most of the reports, I'm gonna suggest you check the end of the video. I'm gonna record the report from my iPad. So let me go to my farm account. I saved some merit reports over here. So this is what I have so far. Starting off from here, 43,000 merit. Around this time, Lilia Thea had like 45,000 merits. And then over here I had 34, Lilia Thea had like 40. And then here we have 39, Lilia Thea had maybe around 72,000 merits, give or take. But these merits have been higher than Bertrand and Tohar. So I want for you guys to try this out. Let me know down below if you think it is a viable march. For me, I am sold on this march. I'm going to be using it. I'll be using 4 mage marches. So when I bring deploy, let's see, multi-create. My preset number 1, this is what it looks like. We have Lilia Thea, Bertrand, Tohar, Maggrat and Hosk with Celestials, and then Walder and Velen with Vestals. So this is my best march right now. I might switch Walder with Indis, bring this guy primary, put Indis as a deputy, but that's gonna be a story for another day. So this is it, guys. This might be a new meta. Again, I did not invent this. I just heard people were using Maggrat and Zeta with Celestials, but I decided to switch it with Hosk, and I'm glad I did. It is awesome. If you are the guy who invented this, comment down below. I'm gonna pin your comment. That was nice thinking outside the box. This thing is viable. Give it a shot and you're gonna see for yourself. Now I'm gonna show you guys the video clips of us fighting and defending this spire. The enemy is trying to take our Thunder Rock because it has the beautiful 5% counter attack. They really want this 5% counter attack. They've been coming for it, but we don't want to let it go. So yeah, we've been defending here. Gonna show you guys the footage, the video clips, and how I got all the merits. Thing is, my Maggrat wasn't targeted, okay? I'm using Maggrat and Hosk. If it gets targeted, I'm gonna get more damage from counter attack, and I think it should get more merits than most of my mage marches. But that's something we're gonna have to test in the future. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the remainder of the show.
How does this factor into our plans?
Playing with fire is dangerous.
This won't hurt much. I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. This won't hurt.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard.
This. I'll kill ya. I've been waiting for this. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
Weaklings.
Let me survey our surroundings.
I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. This? I've never been there before. Does your life mean that?
Surrender to the King's Mage. Onward! Feel the power of ice. Move on my command. Beg for a swift death.
I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Weaklings. This won't hurt much.
I'll burn you all!
I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Does your life mean that little to you? Couldn't you send me somewhere closer? I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this.
This factor into our plans.
Ready to take the field. fire is dangerous, but I like
Life mean that little to you? I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this.
Toadstools! Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. Try some of this.
Weaklings. Do you really think you'll survive this? Weaklings. This won't hurt much. I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this.
Hurry up! Move your feet!
Pay for this.
Been waiting for this. Try some of this. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. I've been waiting for this. Toadstools! I've been waiting for this.
Does your life mean that little to you? I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Does your life mean that little to you? Weaklings. I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this.
Out of my way!
I've been waiting for this. Try some of this.
May the frost consume you!
I've been waiting for this. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
Onward!
This won't hurt much. Weaklings.
I've been waiting for this. I'll kill you. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. Try some of this. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. I've been waiting for this. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. I've been waiting for this. Try some of this. Toadstools! Toadstools!
Couldn't you send me somewhere closer? Weaklings. I hope I'm getting hazard pay.
Fine. I hope you thought this through.
This won't hurt much. Weaklings.
Try some of this. I've been waiting for this.
Ugh, sun's a tad strong.
Toadstools! This is boring. Can I just play with fires?
I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Does your life mean that little to you? Weaklings. Couldn't you send me somewhere closer?
Fools! Bow before me! It is an honor to be consumed by my flames. worry, more things. No worry.
I've never been there before. Does your life mean that weaklings? This won't hurt much. Does your life mean that little to you? Do you really think you'll survive this?
Try some of this.
Weaklings. I'll fly there. This won't hurt much. I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Does your life mean that little to you? I've never been there before. Weaklings. I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard. These boots aren't so tired, eh? This won't hurt much. Couldn't you send me somewhere closer? This won't hurt much. Do you really think you'll survive? I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Do you really think you'll survive this? Sun's a tad strong. Do you really think you'll survive this? The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. Try some of this.
Weaklings. Do you really think you'll survive?
The journey has just begun.
Does your life mean that little to you? Couldn't you send me somewhere closer? Weaklings.
I've been waiting for this.
The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard. Do you really think you'll survive this? This won't hurt much. Couldn't you send me somewhere closer? Weaklings. This won't hurt much. I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Sun's a tad strong.
I'll burn you all!
Do you really think you'll survive? Does your life mean that little to you? I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard. Do you really think you'll survive this?
Try some of this. I've been waiting for this. Tools. Try some of this.
Couldn't you send me somewhere closer? Does your life mean that little to you?
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this.
Try some of this.
Sun's a tad strong. Do you really think you'll survive this? This won't hurt much. never been there before. Please, have you thought this through, Your Grace?
Playing with fire is dangerous. Little lie.
Merchant skill doesn't work the mules this hard.
Try some of this.
Feel the power of ice. Keep up or die. May the frost consume you.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. Try some of this.
Couldn't you send me somewhere closer? Ugh, sun's a tad strong. Merchant skill doesn't work the mules this hard. Couldn't you send me somewhere closer?
Let them know pain.
I've never been there before.
I've been waiting for this. I'll kill you. Toadstools, toadstools. Try some of this. I've been waiting for this.
Move on my command.
Don't worry, I'll die nice and quick. I've been waiting for this. Toadstools. Don't worry, I'll die nice and quick. Try some of this. I'll kill you. Don't worry, I'll die nice and quick. I'll kill you. Try some of this. I'll kill you. Try some of this.
Merchant skill doesn't work the mules this hard.
I've been waiting for this. Toadstools, toadstools. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. Try some of this.
Do you really think you'll... This won't hurt much. Does your life mean that little to you?
Toadstools, toadstools. Try some of this. I've been waiting for this.
Do you really think you'll survive this?
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
Does your life mean that little? I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Weaklings. This won't hurt much. Do you really think you'll survive this? Weaklings! This won't hurt much. Do you really think you'll survive this? Weaklings! Does your life mean that little to you? Sun's a tad strong. I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this.
Toadstools! Toadstools!
Do you really think you'll survive this? I've never been there before. Sun's a tad strong.
Ah, I hate bugs. What fresh air is...
Weaklings! Does your life mean that little to you? Do you really think you'll survive this?
The journey has just begun.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. I've been waiting for this.
This won't hurt much. Weaklings! I...
Burn! Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard. Toadstools!
Onward!
Been waiting for this.
Surrender to the King's mage!
Toadstools!
I'll fly there.
May the frost consume you!
Try some of this. Toadstools! Toadstools! Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. I'll kill ya.
The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard.
Feel the power of ice! Onward! May the frost consume you! Surrender to the King's mage!
Try some of this. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
Onward!
I've been waiting for this. I'll kill ya. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
fly there. Ugh, sun's a tad strong. I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Weaklings. I hope I'm getting hazard.
I'm ready.
I'll fly there.
Let them know pain.
Couldn't you send me somewhere closer? I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. I've never been there before. What?
I've been waiting for this. I'll kill them. I've been waiting for this. Yeah, I hate bugs. What fresh air is this?
Do you really think you'll survive this?
I've been waiting for this. I'll kill them.
I'll fly there.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. I've been waiting for this.
I've never been there before. I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. I'll fly there.
Bow before me!
Does your life mean that metal to you? Sun's a tad strong. This won't hurt much. Weaklings. This won't hurt much. Does your life mean that metal to you? Merchant skill doesn't work that mules this hard. Do you really think you'll survive this? I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Ugh, sun's a tad strong.
Yeah, I hate bugs. What fresh hell is this?
Do you really think you'll survive this? Weaklings. This won't hurt much. The merchant skill doesn't work that mules this hard.
I'll kill you. Don't worry,
much. Weaklings. Does your life mean that little to you? I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Weaklings. This won't hurt much. Does your life mean that little to you? This won't hurt much. Does your life mean that little to you?
I'll kill you. I've been waiting for this.
Sun's a tad strong. Does your life mean that little to you? This won't hurt much. Weaklings.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. Toadstools, toadstools. Try some of this. Toadstools, toadstools. I'll kill ya. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. I'll kill ya. Toadstools, toadstools. I'll kill ya. I've been waiting for this. Toadstools, toadstools.
Let me survey our surroundings.
This won't hurt much. I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. This won't hurt much. The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
I've never been there before.
Try some of this. I've been waiting for this.
Feel the power of ice.
The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard.
To the next slaughter!
I've never been there before. Couldn't you send me somewhere closer?
Try some of this.
May the frost consume you! Onward! Surrender to the King's Mage!
Toadstools, toadstools. Try some of this. I've been waiting for this. Try some of this. Toadstools, toadstools. Try some of this. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. Try some of this.
I'll fly there. Does your life mean that little to you? Do you really think you'll survive this?
Fools!
I hope I'm getting hazard pay. Weaklings! Does your life mean that little to you?
Face the flame! Fools! It is an honor to be consumed by my...
The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard.
I'll burn you all! Fools! Face the flame! Bow before me! Fools! Bow before me! Face the flame!
The Merchant's Guild doesn't work. I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this.
It is an honor to be consumed by my flames! Bow before me! Face the flame! Bow before me! It is an honor to be consumed by my flames! I'll burn you all!
This won't hurt. Weaklings!
It is an honor to be consumed by my flames!
Does your life mean that little to you? Do you really think you'll survive this?
Bow before me! It is an honor to be consumed by my flames! Bow before me! Fools! Face the flame! Bow before me!
Does your life mean that little to you?
I'll burn you all! Bow before me!
Do you really think you'll survive this? I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. Weaklings! Couldn't you send me somewhere? I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. This won't hurt much.
Fools! I'll burn you all! Bow before me! I'll burn you all! Fools!
Son,
It is an honor to be consumed by my flames! Bow before me! Face the flame! I'll burn you all! Bow before me! I'll burn you all! Fools!
weaklings! The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard. Have you a spot of tea, anyone?
Your eyes. This is what true nobility looks like.
Sun's a tad strong. I hope I'm getting hazard pay for this. This won't hurt much.
I've been waiting for this. I'll kill you.
Does your life mean that little to you? Do you really think you'll survive this? Weaklings! survive this. This won't hurt. Weaklings. This won't hurt much. Does your life mean that little to you? Weaklings. Do you really think you'll survive this? I hope I'm getting hazard pay.
I'll kill ya.
The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard.
Toadstools, toadstools.
Onward!
I'll kill ya.
Where I go, chaos follows!
I've never been there before. Does your life mean that little to you? This won't hurt much.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. Try some of this.
I've never been there before. The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard.
Toadstools, toadstools. Free. Gimme, don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. Try some of this.
Couldn't you send me somewhere closer?
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
Feel the power of ice!
I've been waiting for this. Try some of this. Toadstools.
Face the flame!
Sun's a tad strong.
I've been waiting for this.
Fine. I hope you thought this through.
The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard. Does your life mean that little to you? I'll fly there.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard.
It is an honor to be consumed by my burn you all!
I've never been there before.
Let them know pain!
Sun's a tad...
Keep up or die!
never been there before.
I'll kill ya. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
Move on my command.
Toadstools! Toad! Try some of this. Toadstools! Toadstools!
Onward!
I've been waiting for this. Try some of this.
May the frost consume you! Move on my command.
I've been waiting for this.
Onward!
I'll kill you. I've been waiting for this. Toadstools! Toadstools!
The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules this hard.
Move on my command.
Try some of this.
Move on my command.
Sun's a tad strong.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
I've never been there before.
Carry on!
I'll kill you.
May the frost consume you!
Sun's a tad strong.
Toadstools! Toadstools!
Surrender to the King's mage! Move on my command!
I'll fly there.
They said I was mad. They were right. Ain't no place in this world that's truly safe.
Couldn't you send me somewhere closer? Do you really think you'll survive this?
Try some of this.
This won't hurt. Much. Couldn't you send me somewhere closer?
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. Try some of this. I'll kill ya.
Do you really think you'll survive this?
Try some of this.
I'll fly there. Couldn't you send me somewhere closer? The Merchant's Guild doesn't work their mules. Does your life mean that little to you? Weaklings.
Toadstools! Toadstools! I've been waiting for this.
skill doesn't work, then you...
May the frost consume you!
Toadstools! Toadstools!
Eradicate! Annihilate!
I'll fly there.
I'll kill ya! I've been waiting for this. Try some of this.
Do you really think you'll survive this?
I'll kill ya!
Eradicate! Annihilate!
I've been waiting for this.
May the frost consume you! Surrender to the king's mage! You wish you were dead!
This won't hurt. Much. Couldn't you send me somewhere closer?
Surrender to the king's mage! May the frost consume you! Onward! Move on my command! May the frost consume you! Surrender to the king's mage! Feel the power of ice! May the frost consume you!
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
Surrender to the king's mage! Onward! Move on my command!
Toadstools! Toadstools! Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. I'll kill ya!
Feel the power of ice! May the frost consume you! Onward!
Couldn't you send me somewhere closer?
I need my herbal remedies. Ain't no place in this world that's truly safe.
Do you really think you'll survive this?
I've been waiting for this.
Born for battle!
The merchant's guild doesn't work their mules this hard.
Try some of this.
Where I go, chaos follows!
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick.
This won't hurt. Much. Ugh, sun's a tad strong.
Keep up or die!
I've been waiting for this.
Surrender to the king's mage!
I've never been there before.
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. I've been waiting for this.
Couldn't you send me somewhere closer?
Yeah, I hate bugs. What fresh hell is this?
Try some of this. I'll kill you.
May the frost consume you! Feel the
somewhere closer? I've never been there before.
May the frost consume. Move on my command. Onward. May the frost consume you. Move on my command.
Hurry up! Move your feet!